Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's games for the 2nd of April. If you guys all did pretty good yesterday. For premium, we did pretty good. I think we scored a 340, so not too shabby there. We were obviously way ahead early. Didn't stack that Atlanta game, unfortunately, so we kind of lost a little bit in the, positioning wise. But besides that, it was overall still pretty good. We did win once again. That is now 3 straight for us on NBA cashing. We'd love for you guys to come join us. Like I said, we are doing a season pass special, which includes our main slate lineups plus our 150 lineups, which is our MME, multi mass inner. That's just for straight tournaments. So you get the best of both worlds for that. For $115 for the rest of the season combined for them. Like I said, you're saving over $175 if you do it that way. So a lot cheaper, and you get a ton of stuff as well. So we'd love to have you guys come join us for that. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter, message us. We'll get you guys set up for sure. And like I said, we will be having some MLB as well. Not going to have it just yet. I'm going to, look at some stuff and see how we do in the first week. And, and then if feeling it, then I will definitely offer it for sure. But yeah, come join us for sure. That's what we got going on yesterday. Most of my picks that I mentioned were pretty solid. Um, Irving was half decent. Portal was not high owned at all, and he did pretty good. DeRozan, I told you guys I liked him in the GPP, so a lot of the picks were pretty good yesterday. Some of the Charlotte guys, unfortunately, they were kind of crap, so that was really the bad spot from yesterday. So yeah, let's go get into it. Today we have a 10 gamer on a Friday, and we got also a big baseball slate as well. So a ton of sports to be looking at. So let's get into it. First game, Golden State and Toronto. So Lowry's going to be out for a little bit here. Besides that, really no injury news. Don't mind this game. Like I said, Fred VanVleet, I think he's going to be on a lot of people's minds. Um, Another good play. He had 58, but you got to remember he had 4 blocks and 5 steals. So don't expect that all the time. I still think he can get you about 35 to 40 here against Golden State. So don't mind looking at him. Gary Trent had a solid night the other night, but like I said, he's a pure shooter. If his shot's not on, as you see, he really doesn't do anything else. So a little concerned with him. 5-2, yeah, you can give him a look. Is he a must play? Definitely not. So definitely don't mind looking at Fred, Siakam, and obviously OG, the three-headed monsters right there. Those guys are all pretty good. Siakam probably my least favorite out of the three for sure. Most expensive, and he's kind of been trashed. So OG and Fred to lead the way. Golden State side not really feeling it at all. Houston and Boston. John Wall is questionable. If he is out, I think in a couple of your 150s or maybe in a couple one-off GPPs, definitely look at DJ Augustine. Doesn't have a ton of upside, but might put him in a couple one-offs just to have him. It is a back-to-back, so watch Kimball Walker news. If he's out, Marcus Smart comes into play, like Jaylen Brown. I honestly think Houston, can keep up with them here. Boston really ain't that great right now, so I don't mind them. I think Houston could keep up with them a little bit. So got to look at Hood, got to look at Porter if Wood and Porter if John Wall's out. Even don't mind maybe a little bit of Kelly coming off the bench, and Robert Williams at 6'6". Got to look at him as well. Dallas and New York. Honestly, I really don't have anything in this game. I guess if R.J. Barrett is out, got to look at maybe Alec Burks a little bit more, but not really into it. You can look at Randall if you want, but it shouldn't be a really high-scoring game. Charlotte and Indiana, as I mentioned, Indiana, man, they got absolutely demolished yesterday by Brooklyn. Wasn't expecting it to be that bad, so maybe a bounce back here. I think some people are going to shy away from Charlotte because it was so bad yesterday, but I don't mind going back to the well with a couple of those guys like Graham, Hayward, and Rozier, maybe in a couple. Are they cash game? Definitely not. They're all over the place. Not as great without LaMelo, obviously. Indiana, yeah. I mean, if Sabonis is out, you're gonna have to look at a little bit of Holiday, Doug McDermott. They might step up a little bit. Might get you 22, 23 fantasy points. And obviously Brogdon and Levert come into play as well. Minnesota, Memphis. Honestly, not really feeling it a ton. Yeah, I really don't have anybody. I could see like some GPP plays out of this, but I don't know. We'll have to see what that total is. What do they got it at right now? 232. Yeah, I mean, shoot, if they think it's a 232, I guess John Morant, Dylan Brooks, a couple of those guys, maybe Val and a couple of GPPs. But those guys, in my opinion, I don't think they'll be popular. Have to check it out a little bit later. I don't think they'll be popular. Charlotte, Utah. This is a big old Chicago, Utah. Ton of question marks in this one, so I can't really say anything on this one. But besides, obviously if Mitchell's out, Clarkson and Conley, they stepped up last time. Got to put them in there. If Zach LaVine and Kobe White are out again, got to look at maybe Satoransky, but he's not really an upside player. Denzel, Patrick both had good games, but this is Utah. If Mitchell's out again, Bojan and a GPP. Young Markkinen stepped up, but I don't really know how many Chicago guys I really want if those guys are out again. But as I mentioned with those Utah guys, definitely don't mind a couple of them. Atlanta, New Orleans, once again, question mark game. We got Ball, Ingram, and Zion all questionable. If they are all out again, got to look at James Johnson. Got to look at Josh Hart. I think he's going to play here. We'll see. Josh Hart, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Eric Bledsoe, even Kyra Lewis as well. Played 32 minutes. Like I said, that's only if those guys are out. Maybe put him in there in a one-off. I'd probably put him in over Augustine if that's the way you're going to go there. Um, Atlanta, they had a double overtime game against San Antonio last night, so pretty crazy. Trae Young, 8-7, don't mind him. Collins is out, so he's going to have to step up a little bit. Bogdanovich and Gallinari, I told you guys I liked them a little bit, and they definitely stepped up as well. Gallo was pretty good at a very cheap price tag, so I mean all those Atlanta guys were pretty dang cheap. Gallo did not get the start though, obviously, but not bad off the bench. But those are the main guys to look at. Capella's price came down a little bit. Don't mind looking at him. He did have 63, but like I said, that was a over double overtime game. 7-8, maybe give him a couple looks. Nothing too crazy though. So like I said, another question mark game. Lakers, Sacramento. Don't mind looking at Dennis Schroeder. This is a on paper an uptick spot here for the Lakers. So got to look at Schroeder. Kyle Kuzma's a little much. You can look at him though. Rather go Schroeder. And yeah, man, Drummond's out. He, they're all excited for him, and then he got hurt. So don't mind looking at going back to the well with Montrezl Harrell. Who knows? Maybe Rashawn Holmes as well, but he's 8-2. So you could look at Fox, but they're a little expensive, right? So I'm going to look at Harrell and Dennis Schroeder as the two main guys. Milwaukee and Portland. We'll have to see. Have to see how this one goes. It's a 236, so your normal guys, right? Drew Lillard, McCollum, Giannis, Middleton, so on and so forth. Dante. Definitely got to give all those guys worth a look. OKC and Phoenix. Moses Brown. Maybe Jay Crowder. Maybe Booker. But who knows? Could be a blowout, so I don't know how much I really want in that one. All right, so yeah, I'm not gonna make a full lineup because there's so many question marks as I just told you guys about. And like I said, we're kind of in the back end of the regular season. And if you guys have been around for a while, this is when it starts getting crazy, right? All these random dudes that we never heard of are gonna start playing a ton of minutes. Everyone's going to start resting all their guys. That's what they have been doing the last couple of years. So don't say it's going to happen here, but like I said, keep that in mind. We're going to get really crazy with the rotations here pretty soon. Yeah, 8K. I really don't mind Dennis. I think he's in a solid spot. And like I said, I do not expect Kemba to play here, so I'm going to go put in Marcus Smart. Obviously, if all those guys are out for the Pelicans and Josh Hart plays or Alexander Walker, both those guys are in play as well. I'd probably go Hart over Smart if he does play, but I'm not sure if we'll get news on him. Let's see here. Like I said, if what's his face is out, gotta go Mike Conley or Clarkson. That's just if you want to save a little bit of money. Shooting guard, don't mind Fred. Small forward, really not that great. I guess I'll go Middleton or Brown. Can look at Kyle, OG as well. He's been pretty solid. Don't mind, like, say, Bogdanovich and Gallinari. Let me see. Power forward. There's really not a lot of good spin up spots, so I'll just go Giannis here. Who else we got? Like I said, you got Woods, half decent. Maybe Jay. Don't mind even looking at Markieff Morris here. He's been pretty solid. Is he a must-have? Definitely not. But at 4'8", he's half decent, right? And especially drumming out, he'll get a couple more rebounds for sure. Like I said, and as I mentioned 6,000 times, if the Pelicans are out, got to look at James Johnson once again. At the centers, Montrez, Moses Brown. Moses doesn't have the greatest matchup, but not the worst matchup. Robert Williams at 6'6", I think he'll go under owned here. So honestly, at 6'6", I like him quite a bit here against Houston. So that's kind of what we got going on. That gives you 5,000, maybe change it up a little bit, but that's what we got going on. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that quite a bit. And also hit that subscribe button as well. And also, if you like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it as well. Like I said, if you guys want to get signed up on the Season Pass, we have our NBA main slate and our 150 lineups. Those are going to be combined into one. You will be saving over $175. And like I said, we are doing no more monthly pass, only season pass. But like I said, you guys are going to be saving a ton of money if you do it that way. So definitely hit us up for sure on our Twitter. Message us. We'll get you guys set up right away. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys a little bit later on.